Thousands rally outside the State Department for a free Iran. Thousands of Iranian-Americans took to the streets of Washington, D.C. on Friday to march and voice their support for those seeking regime change in Iran. The bipartisan Free Iran rally, which began at the U.S. State Department and concluded outside of the White House, was run by the Organization of Iranian-American Communities and featured many prominent political voices. Prominent speakers at the event included retired four-star general and former Vice Chief of Staff of the U.S. Army, General Jack Keane, former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson, former Senator Robert Torricelli, California Republican Congressman Tom McClintock, and Democrat California Congressman Sherman. The rally attendees were also addressed by a video message from Iranian opposition leader Maryam Rajavi. When the mullahs are not held accountable and do not pay a price for their actions, they become more emboldened and intensify their belligerence, Mrs. Rajavi stated in her address. Death row prisoner found dead hours before execution. Death row prisoner Mehrdad Babarshamsi was found dead in his solitary cell in the prison of Mujahedin in eastern Iran only hours before his execution. His death happened on Tuesday, June 18, under suspicious circumstances. Officials of the prison of Mujahedin did not provide any explanation. The Babarshamsi family, including Mehrdad's mother, who had gone to have a last visit with their son before being hanged, received his lifeless body. According to the Babarshamsi family, Mehrdad's body bore numerous scars of wounds. His face, hands, legs, and belly were bruised and swollen. The family request for autopsy has been turned down, with officials insisting that he should be buried as soon as possible. U.S. Other nations agree to toughen supervision of Iran's banks. The United States and more than 30 other nations belonging to a group that seeks to protect the global financial system have agreed to toughen their supervision of Iran's financial institutions. In a statement released Friday after a meeting of the Financial Action Task Force (FATF) in Orlando, Florida, the 36 governments, plus the Gulf Cooperation Council and European Commission, said they have agreed on a requirement for increased supervisory examination for branches and subsidiaries of financial institutions based in Iran. The FATF said it was disappointed that Iran has not yet taken a series of actions to address concerns about money laundering and financing of terrorism in the Islamic Republic. The group also warned that it will reimpose countermeasures on Iran if it doesn't enact the Palermo and terrorist financing conventions in line with FATF standards by October. The threatened countermeasures include enhanced relevant reporting mechanisms, systematic reporting of financial transactions, and increased external audit requirements for financial groups with respect to any of their branches and subsidiaries located in Iran. Mnuchin: Iran must address systematic money laundering or face international audits. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin warned on Friday that the Iranian regime's financial system will soon face additional penalties if it doesn't comply with the international guidelines to combat money laundering. As of this month, the Iranian regime had yet to comply with the FATF's standards. Mnuchin said further delay would result in more international audits of financial institutions as well as other countermeasures if Iran fails to act.